What's going on, everybody? My name is David Delano. This is Rockets Daily, brought to you by FanArch. Thanks so much for rocking with us here, and we appreciate all the comments, all the subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and just hit that button for us. Do us a favor as we get ready for this preseason opener, October 6th. Got through most of the off season, and this roster seems to be what it's going to be for now. And I think that a lot of you guys are probably as anxious, if not even more anxious. I'm pretty anxious, though, to really just stop talking about what we're going to see from this roster and actually start to see how it comes together. But did have training camp on Monday. You can check out the full interviews for everyone on the top 12 man roster talking there. And we talked about that on yesterday's episode of Rockets Daily as well. And now you got training camp going on, and a couple things just to take away, just some personal takeaways with training camp for what it is. Dorian Finney-Smith, seems like we're going to definitely see early on the depth of this team, because it looks like Dorian Finney-Smith has not been yet cleared for a team activity, so looks like we're going to start the season without him. Obviously, Fred VanVleet not going to be playing as well. So talked about that 14-man roster, quickly down to about 12 active. So it's going to be a way to see some of the guys even on the the two-way contracts as far as how they will perform. But couple positives that I see so far, just from my personal assessment. I know that this is professional sports. I know that a lot of times coaches in these formats, coaches in the NBA, are really just sometimes the importance and the significance. It's not something that I believe, but the importance and the significance of the coaches are often downplayed. Now, the coaches that don't really mean as much are the teams that I don't think play as well, because I think that when you do have good front office, good coaching staff in play, this part where there's so much parity in the NBA, so many teams who can contend, I think that coaching definitely makes a huge difference, and we've seen it happen in the last two seasons with the Rockets. And obviously we know they respect Udoka, with Kevin Durant coming in. You're really getting that brotherhood feeling, really a team feeling, almost like a little bit of a college feel. And also talking about Kevin Durant coming in, definitely seems to. I know Kevin Durant's someone who definitely pays attention to what's said about him, but at least from media day, from training camp, from everything so far, Kevin Durant seems to be smiling, seems to be having fun, and also seems to be relaxed, not really on guard with the media. He doesn't have reasons to. We're in the honeymoon stage, and hopefully we stay in that stage. But liking what I'm seeing from Kevin Durant, seems to have a lot of joy, seems to be a mesh with this group, more so than we saw with Phoenix. I think even with Brooklyn, he went there, I think it was kind of despite Golden State, but didn't really feel that joy. And right now, I genuinely, and I'm just saying this because it's Rockets Daily, Kevin Durant seems to be happy. This team, these guys actually seem to like each other, respect their coach, and I like what I'm seeing so far. Now, we do have a trade rumor that is out there. This is not something that I'm making up. Coby White with the Chicago Bulls. Seen a lot of reports coming from the Chicago side. Averaged just over 20 points per game last season. Bulls have extended re-signed Josh Giddey. Coby White somewhat seems to be the odd man out. They did offer him a deal, an extension. He refused it. So now Coby White will be a free agent, is set to be a free agent next season. Training camp just started, got a little bit of a minor injury. He's not available to go, so he's missing the beginning of training camp, refused to sign the extension. Seems that Coby White is going to be shipped somewhere, and there are rumors of him going to the Houston Rockets. There are some reports, some rumors about him being a good fit for the Rockets in exchange for Tari Eason and Reed Sheppard. Yes, everyone, Reed Sheppard and Tari Eason's names continue to come up. Coby White, guy who averaged over 20 points per game, 6'5", a little bit of a small guard. Um, Strong three-point shooter. Is he the best fit? Not really. For me at this point, talking about this on October 1st, I'd say it's a no-go for me. I think that his scoring, obviously, I'm not sure if he's really what we need as far as chemistry wise. Chicago Bulls have had a lot of talented pieces now for years, but they just don't seem to fit chemistry wise and into winning. No knock on Coby White. I'm just not sure I want to give up Tari Eason and Reed Shepard for him. Not a strong defender, a below average defender in my eyes, which doesn't really fit well with the culture on this team. And with Reed Shepard, we gotta, see what happens. Had a comment yesterday saying that you don't care what anyone says. Reed Shepard's gonna be great, and I hope you are right. But I think we got to see what Reed has, and Tari Eason, not a guy that I want to depart with. But I think that this is one of those things. We'll table it for mid-December and see what happens. But let me know what you guys think as of now. Coby White, yes or no for Tari Eason and Reed Shepard. And then we're going to get into the Rockets history section here. 2016-2017 season. A season that I thought that James Harden should have been MVP. He finished second behind Russell Westbrook. Averaged a triple-double. At that point, way back in 2017, if you averaged a triple-double, they had to give you the MVP award. Harden finished second in the voting. Kawhi Leonard was third. LeBron James was fourth. And it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but when you see that Isaiah Thomas with the Boston Celtics at the time was fifth, I guess it was. But James Harden did get the best of Russell Westbrook, even though Russell Westbrook had 45 points in the elimination game. In the first round of the playoffs, the Rockets took down the Thunder 4-1 before the Rockets would go on to lose to the San Antonio Spurs. Series was tied 2-2. The Rockets would drop game 5 in Houston, and game 6 in San Antonio. Rockets went 55-27 that year, first year led under Mike D'Antoni. Third seed in the Western Conference, and ended up losing to the Spurs in the second round. James Harden, though, a very strong season, over 11 assists a game and over 29 points per game, second in the MVP voting. So that was Rockets Daily here. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with the joy from training camp that you're seeing from Kevin Durant, or really anything even that I didn't touch on, anything that you see in training camp, the good, the bad? Dorian Finney-Smith being out for the beginning of the season. How big of a concern is it for you? And Coby White for Reed Shepard and Tari Eason. Are you in or out? Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow.